But yes, this is should have been done like a week ago. About a week ago. Okay, that was like 30 years old. This should have been done actually quite some time ago on the release of God Goku. But honestly, I do have fun with the character. I'll save all my opinions for when I slap him on the tier list. This is the one from season 3, 3.3, and the end of season 3, right? This is what we're going to be using, much more cleaner. Looks beautiful, of course. We're gonna do, wait, who just came out? Goku came out? Okay, so we're gonna do DPS last, obviously. That's old. I'm gonna compare it to what I feel about the characters now. It's what I'm gonna do. So y'all ready for this, boys? Are ready for this? I'm about to put everybody in C tier. Yeah, it's basically season 4.1 before 4.2 with the God Vegeta release. So, funny enough, they nerfed hit. Wait, shouldn't we do top to bottom? I always do bottom to top. It's so weird. I'm just too lazy to move everything up there. So we're gonna start with hit. Where do we put hit realistically, right? The man has been nerfed. They nerfed his skill 2. They nerfed the range on it. I think they should have hit his skill 3 or his ult. The ones that go invisible. That's my personal opinion. But I guess that's a questionable start. Where will we put hit? Do we think, if I'm looking at all the technical characters, I don't think he's Z, but I think he's probably the best technical character in the game. If I'm looking at this list, with all the changes that happened to all the other characters, I don't know. So I don't know anymore though, because I don't use them, so I can't really like give my own opinion. But I still think he's, if by looking at everyone else that has been nerfed or buffed, etc., and went through some changes, I think he's better than all these characters now. So C tier is hate. I'm still gonna put him in S regardless, right? He said C tier, hell no, y'all better fight it out right now. I think that's a fair placement for him, right? He's still very much annoying. I think his invisibility is still kind of too strong. And yeah, like he can still do it all. He just has less range with his stun. Oh wait, I don't think he can CC chain as much anymore with this skill too. But I'm gonna keep him there regardless. He's still annoying. He's still very much annoying. Thankfully, I don't see as much of him, but I'm not like in the top lobbies right now. I'm starting my grind of this season a little later than usual. So we're gonna keep him there. Top of S, maybe mid of S, who knows? Frieza. Where are we? D tier, that's crazy. Where are we putting Frieza? Technically, he can still be utilized, but very niche reasons, right? He's still annoying at protecting towers. He doesn't really provide much for the hammer divine draw. Also that too, the divine draws are stupid this season. Especially the hammer and the surge trap. I'll take the surge trap over hammer any day. We hit Frieza. Yeah, we had hit pretty much in S. We had Frieza pretty much in C. Lol. Did they have some changes to Frieza? Was there any changes from the end of season 3 to now? Did it do something to his ult? No changes? Okay, I feel like C is a little too harsh. Like I said, he can still be used, but I mean, I wouldn't use him over pretty much every other technical character. Wait, his ult got buffed? Yeah, okay, so yeah, they buffed a lot of people's ult this season. As far as, this is the revamp season, I guess you would call it, right? Different way to farm, bosses spawn later. 99% of the characters' ultimate got a buff for some reason. And bosses got a buff as well as far as bulky objectives, which is good. They were dying too fast. I mean, they still kind of die fast, but not compared to then. So B is fine. I'll put him at the top of B. His ult has burn. His ult has some CC. Some burn, yes. I'll keep him there. Like I said, ever since I guess they kind of gutted Zarbon, he hasn't really been anywhere higher than B for me, supposedly. Now, Boo? Oh no, they buffed his ult. Yeah, they buffed the radius of his ult. That's actually really good. No, wait. It's not the radius. They buffed the startup animation. He actually does his ult faster now. I'm thinking about putting Boo here. Like bottom of S. Bottom of S, realistically. Because I've always hit him like borderline, not borderline, but A is, you know, really good. But with them buffing his ult, he gets it out faster now. And I feel like whenever more DPS comes out, It kind of gives him value with healing and obviously CC with skill 1. I mean, skill 3 has always been like a peel repositioning type of thing if you can aim it. But I think this is probably the first time I've ever hit Boo in S. This is probably the best Boo has ever felt, if I'm being completely honest, with him already buffing. They buffed a lot on him. Didn't they buff his HP originally, and then they buffed his ult speed up? Like the startup frames, not startup frames, it comes out faster. And there's something else I feel like they buffed of him a long time ago. But regardless, no, yeah, he stayed in S, like mid, bottom of S for sure. Very good, very, very good. He's been my main option this season just because I like pairing with Caulifla or Oob or anyone that's broken, or even Goku. Goku, I mean, not so much, but it still works, I guess. I put a 17 in S. Ooh, it also makes your DPS in a lot of situations unkillable unless you just have insane burst damage early game. But he enables a lot of fights. You don't have to worry about Zeno being on your tower because you can heal from there. I mean, you can heal disregarding that. But 17. What did they buff of him? I'm still putting him in S, and I still want to put him over Majin Buu. Maybe like slightly though, but 17 is another one of those characters where you got him in a lane. It's like not as easy to kill him because he has his own CC, and that barrier can like clickbait you when you dive in. Oh, because I've had many opportunities, a few situations where hit dove on me, and I just straight up ulted him and killed him. I know y'all seen that clip. It was kind of clean. I'm not gonna lie. The only time I've ever actually done that. But yeah, I will always put 17 over a Buu. Like in every single list, I will always put 17 over a Buu. Always, always. This is Boo's first time for me to put him in S. Like 17 for me has always been in S tier ever since he received that first or second shield buff, because they buffed his skill 3 and they buffed his ult. What, 3 HP, I think? He keeps it longer, or his ult lasts longer, I think it was, the initial buff. Second time around, at least, nothing. He's just been that guy since season 3. I agree, for sure, because of the speed of the game has changed. That too. Nothing really to say about 17. Like the man is he's a technical god. I think 17 is high A because late game his value drops dramatically. But yeah, I can see where you would say that for sure. He's not one of the ones I would solo queue with though. He's definitely not a support I find comfortable solo queuing with a rando DPS. I don't know. With the coordinated team, like, yeah, he's fire. Otherwise, it's gonna be a lot harder to utilize him. Yeah. He does. He has value late game more because I have a defensive build, kinda. I got like a actual support build with him because I chip off tower and stuff. But yeah, the shields are nice for sure. The shields are nice, especially with how much damage you take this damn season. God forbid. And I think S right here. I don't know where exactly, but like middle S. I think that's very, very suitable. I still think hit is number 1. Gotenks is a weird one. People still use them. I don't know if there's like a Gotenks cult going on, some type of fan club. But hear me out. For the people that don't know, Gotenks is actually my favorite fusion, right? Y'all can keep all the Vegetos. Y'all can keep all the Gogetas. Gotenks always been my favorite. I've been a day one Gotenks fan since the Gotenks came out. I don't know where this secret cult. What do you mean, really? No, you trolling. No, Gotenks always been my favorite fusion. 100%. Day one. Because he has no business being as strong as he is, being as young as he is in the show. Like, he's so silly. I don't know where to place Gotenks. Yeah, literally the Mac Daddy of Justice, dude. Honestly, I kind of want to put him at the bottom of A or top of B, like borderline. I don't know, man. I'm thinking low A realistically. He can be used. I don't know what of him can be used. He can still like CC you and slow you and stuff. His donuts, good luck getting hit by that. And his stupid skill 1 tracking is so ridiculous. Low A is where I'm thinking, to be honest. So that's fine. Most Gotenks players don't know how to leverage his donuts. I mean, you're not wrong about that. Definitely not wrong about that. So yeah, more of the high rank Gotenks players I actually have an issue with either him diving tower, him ulting and just silencing you, which is stupid. Enough of that. I'll leave him like at bottom of A, not only because of his kit and some of the nerfs he's received, but as far as skill ceiling. right? I do try to rank as far as skill floor and skill ceiling. I feel like he's one of those characters that's like a skill ceiling. That is ridiculous. Some other characters, like, I don't know, maybe like a Vegito, more technical, that's not as easy to use, but I use a farm to keep his skill 1 going. Yeah, I haven't really messed around with Gotenks much after the nerf though, but we'll see. Hell, maybe I'll go back to him. Who knows? But for right now, just for the skill ceiling purposes as well, and the nerfs kind of outweigh, I guess, the overall value. It's not as easy to make him usable, or make him decent at least. Where are we putting Krillin? I would put him, honestly, I would actually put him behind Gotenks. Bottom of A or top of B is where he's going. What we thinking? High A, low S, middle of A. So y'all general consensus say, oh shit, A. Higher than Gotenks, you think? Behind Gotenks, right? I mean, he could be like borderline A, like on the edge, like maybe top of B, borderline A-ish type deal. He can definitely have a lot of value, right? With sniping objective whenever it's necessary, guarding towers with his balls, and I mean, just overall helping out, just damaging. Just he can stay like he's offensive support, technically, right? So he can definitely do the damage. CC is annoying. They did nerf his they nerfed one of his skills, right? And he counters hit. That's the thing though. I don't know if he has much value nowadays since hit has been nerfed, because I think people are just gonna roll over to like 17 and, well, I'm not sure. I'm not in high level lobby, so I don't know who they're actually gonna rely on. I'll have to rank up a little bit more and see who people are using. I think I'm gonna be seeing a lot more 17 than Majin Buu, to be honest. Tired? Of course, I'm always tired. I'm old. Oh, you meant Kyle, lol. So a small boost to Krillin, I wouldn't mind at all. It's still broken because skill 3 and all this. Yes, his skill. That's why I feel like they should have nerfed one of those damn things and not his skill 2 for Christ's sake, but it's whatever. So, I'll put him at like the very bottom of A, top of B type deal, right? That works. I will say this. Gohan is no longer Z. Thank the Lord you actually need some skill to use this character. I want to put him, I don't want to say behind 17 and Buu, but like his value has, not value, his, well, no, his value has dropped insane by an insane amount. Y'all think A? Damn. Goku is in B because that character does ridiculous. Well, we haven't got to Goku yet, fam. We're on tech. We haven't got to him yet. We always do the most recent character last. C tier, that's crazy hate. Realistically, where, because he can still be used, you just need to aim. I mean, the skill ceiling went up as opposed to being on the ground, where you just auto freaking track CC. Like, I would still probably keep him an S, but he's not going over head anymore. What's up, Devontae? What about a skill 1 buff though? I mean, you also still have to aim that as well. But yeah, he basically does more damage now. He's fragile and it's not as easy to get a CC off. So he's definitely a little more skill based as he was before. So his skill ceiling kind of went up. So realistically, like top of A, bottom of S. Do I want to put him behind Buu? I realistically don't know where I want to put him. I mean, yeah, it's rare to find a good old Han, just like it is rare to find a good Gotenks, I guess. But that just seems so odd. Do I really put him below Majin Buu? And 17? I mean, Majin Buu is really good. I mean, if I put him in A, it's going to have to be the top of A, and I have to put Gotenks all the way back here. Like, because even then, I don't have much trouble with Ultimate Han. I'll put him at the top of A. I think that's fair for now, right? Because they took away his little CC chain that he has, right? I mean, you also have to aim his damn skill. What's the skill 2, that backhand Z reposition? But for now, top of A. I'm not entirely sure if I'm comfortable with that though, but hey, we'll see. Get on. They nerfed his skill 3 to basically give it to the other Gohan as far as dealing damage. It's kind of crazy. They took away his buffs on the skill 3. It's not as good. And he, what does he do? What does he do? He dishes more damage. It's, oh, and his skill 2 can peel now, as opposed to have to lock on to something, you know? I mean, he can still be utilized, but is he over ult Gohan? I mean, well, yeah, skill 2 charges up faster now. But like, where do I put this man? He can still stun you. Like, his ult is still good. You know, he does, Kyle. This seems so weird, Gohan's being this low, both of them. No, yeah, he's always been noob friendly for sure. He's always been like super noob friendly. I haven't used him for like the first 2 seasons. I just get bored because I've always used them in seasons 0, 1, and 2. I've used nothing but all Gohan. I used a little everyone else, but he was like the main guy, main tech. Yeah, you can spam seal. Yeah, because if it's not fully charged, he seals you. And he charges up faster now too, so he can get off his stuns even faster. Yeah, but if we count hammers, then I'm just gonna put all the fastest characters up top, like Gotenks and all because he can peel with the skill 2 now instead of just aiming and targeting something to hit. Same with hit. I mean, yeah. I mean, Frieza would be higher if you like factor in hammers, but just, I guess, overall everything. Because that one divine draw changes up that entire game, that match itself. C tier at best? Oh no, not Gohan. You trolling, stop it, Wavy. What's down with you? I'll put him at top of A. I think that's fair, right? I mean, that's kind of a balanced spot for technical. Huh, interesting. I mean, there's a great divide from these two, I guess, and these two for sure, but I mean, yeah, for me, he's like borderline-ish. Like there could work, I feel. Yeah, they nerfed the hell out of Zarbon for sure. Tank. We here have baby. A tank I don't like laning against or laning with because of the characters that I use. But I've also wanted to pick him up because he can be very annoying at defending and attacking tower with this little push-away skill. I don't know the name. I don't know what skill it is. I never even used the man in actual combat. Practiced them one time, that was it. But I feel like he needs to get buffed. Realistically, maybe top of B, bottom of A. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. If I put him in A, he's definitely gonna be at the bottom. That's a day, I'm sure. But I want to see him get buffed. Red baby with Caulifla combo still kind of broken. I mean, I don't think it's as broken as like last season for sure. But I'll put him at the bottom of A. Yeah, very situational. You can't really lane consistently by himself, right? I'll put him at the bottom. I don't know. Top of B for now. I'll move him around once I get everyone on the list. I mean, yeah, it's always going to be careful doing the work, but just like how Boo enables your laning partner to just go ham, I mean, he kind of does the same thing, except that, I mean, Majin Buu is better at what he does than Baby as a tank. I mean, he's not even a traditional tank, so. I think I'll keep him at the top of B, bottom of A. We'll see about that, right? Zamasu. Wait, did they buff his ult? Did they? I don't remember if they buff his ult from this patch, the Goku patch, where they buffed everybody's ult except like a few characters, but Zamasu, ever since his buffs, man, good ult. Not good ult, sorry. Good Just a good option. I don't know if I want to put him in S. If I put him in S, it's gonna be at the bottom, top of A. I think that's where I kind of hit him at last time. Oh shit. Okay, never mind. I did still have him at the bottom of S though, but I think I'll still do that for this time around. But no, because a lot of people got buffed with that damn patch. Yeah, that was the passive buff to his passive. It starts like halfway filled, but with them changing how farm works, I mean, he's always going to be able to get his passive off for sure. If I put him in A, let's see. They both are skill 1 and oh, no comparison between Baby and Bardock for sure. He said Baby and Bardock? Bro, they shouldn't even be in the same city. They shouldn't even be in the same country. Oh, she's way better now. I don't know what to tell you. I'm putting him at the top of A for now. Cell is an anomaly, I swear. You buff him, he can become broken. They need to nerf his late game and buff his early game. I'm still gonna forever say that. Yeah. I put him in A. If I put him in A, it's gonna be at the bottom. I honestly think he's better than Baby. Even with his early game being is whatever it is, but well, no, they moved all the farm in the back, kinda less farm in the front. Does that give them less value if they moved all the farm in the back? Because I know the DPS usually gets that. So technically, wouldn't that be less farm for him then? For now? Bottom of A? Top of B? I don't think he's worse than, I think he's better than Baby. Because if you're talking late game, this man is illegal. Well, yeah, like his early game has always been bad for sure, but his mid to late game is ridiculous though. Like good. I don't know. Oh yeah, they did buff his ult. Oh, basically he was talking about top 9 tank. He's talking about Cell being at the bottom, by the way, when he say that. When people ever say top 9 Cell, they talking about him being literally number 9 tank at the bottom. They did buff his ult. It's easier now to catch somebody in the Cell games, but still. I'll probably give him a slight pass just because late game. Wait, I don't see Cooler at all anymore though. Dang, you giving my boy Cell a negative, but he's perfect. You can't put perfect and negative in the same sentence. What's wrong with you, sir? Cooler. Cooler's not bad. He's actually a good solid tank, which means I will put him in A. What did I have him at last time? Oh, good lord. Why the hell did I have him in S? Hey man, y'all agreed upon this, by the way. This isn't my tier list. This is all of our tier lists. We agreed upon this. That's on y'all. I mean, the meta has changed a little bit. Farm has changed. The objectives have changed. Huh. Did somebody say perfect? Yeah, I know, right? Where are we putting Cooler at? I want to put him below Zamasu. Should I really keep Zamasu in A, really? I think he's like bottom S, maybe top of A. Kind of melts for a tank. Fair. They had a Cell in an infinite loop of kicking him into the wall with 4 Vegeta. It was side skill to skill and bring him close. Oh Lord have mercy. That's called abuse. I'll keep him right next to Masu. You perfectly bullied him. Caulifla. I'm sorry. Is there no tank going into S? Nope, there is. Caulifla. They buffed her. She's like an infinite damn taunt, which is very annoying because of her cooldown and how long it lasts in general. She's usable. I would realistically put her over Cooler. I would put her over Cooler. Cauliflower has good value for sure. She does. At being annoying. Not for any particular reason. I know it's still a March. You know, don't cancel me. But she has value. It's just better options as a tank. Wait, what'd I do? Wow. It's just, I'll keep her right there. Like maybe there is not too bad, right? Tanks are weird this season because it's only like 2 you should really only use. Realistically, right? I mean, I didn't do all these balance changes, make these kits. All right, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Obviously no lower than S. Didn't I have him in Z? I had him in Z last time. That was before the Bardock buff. Why did I have them so far apart? Okay, well, maybe I better if I close the gap a little more like that, but yes. It is a skill 2 cooldown, isn't it? Which means you get your stun faster, heal faster, stun that got nerfed faster, your stun, silence, repositioning, your reposition also, I don't know. Donuts, I don't know. You're grabbing people without consent, I don't know, and I don't know because I don't really use the character enough. It's either here or at the bottom of Z. I definitely would put them either at the top or bottom. But I'm putting them at the top. Because we already know who the clear best tank in the game is. Best damn character in the game, really. Anywho, yeah, I think that's fair. There's a reason why I didn't say anything about Bardock. The man is broken. The only downside to the man, well, what used to be a downside was his ult. It was just only for disengaging. It's not even only used for that anymore because they gave it absurd damage now. Oh my god. So his ult isn't a drawback anymore. His only drawback now is just farming. That's it. And he doesn't need to do that. He can just farm champions. I mean, farm heroes. Farm whatever. Anywho, yeah. Like they got rid of one of his weakness, I feel, other than farming, and now he only just has like farming his weakness. And the skill tool. Nah, it's too much. It's too much while that man is out there. He's broken. He's broken. Overtune, one of the best characters in the game. Super Saiyan 1. I would put him above Cooler. Right next to Cauliflower. Yes. I would put him behind. Who did I just move? Super Saiyan 1 Vegeta. Yeah, I'll put him like right here. I think that's fine. He's not bad. Like A tier for me, it's like they're fine, right? They're usable at least. You have a skill ceiling more than the other characters. For sure. But nah, he's just broken with the divine draws and everything. Yeah. Oh yeah, his ult got buffed as well. His ult actually does damage, but he still doesn't do damage. Now, what is the play for Vegeta this season? Build him damage? I'm talking Steel Skin. Sorry. Build up Giant Slayer and like, I don't know. Guardian Angel? How would you build Vegeta? Definitely need Giant Slayer, or would you go Prepare to Die? The only problem is people letting Super Saiyan 1 fight for 50 years and not helping. Well, yeah, because technically, yeah, he was never meant to really do damage. Technically, it was really just to CC them and just to capitalize off of that, you know? His whole point in surviving for so damn long is for somebody else to just come in and swoop and kill them. Of course. Remember, Kevin, I used to use Super Saiyan 1 Vegeta. What was it, season 3? You guys would come in and murder them. I was like, just be there stalling and stuff, but yeah, build up Giant Slayer defense stop or probably Pursuer. Yeah, I was thinking that. Okay. Wait, Snowball Steel Skin defense stop? I would definitely prefer to build up Giant Slayer over Snowball Steel Skin, because on the occasion he does die, Snowball gets reset, doesn't have damage anymore. You said Pursuer? Build up. Yeah, I would try to rock some damage with them if possible, but like you said, his damage is still Weenie Hut Jr. at best. But as far as the tank placements, I feel like all of them are kind of like usable in some way, shape, or form. I would probably put, as weird as it may sound, Snowball's not his best because of the new Snowball buff. I mean, yeah, fair. But Giant Slayer is nice though. But I don't know. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, as far as the tanks, we all know Bardock is the best tank. One of the best characters in the game. We'll keep it like that. We'll keep it like that. Because damage, I'm going to try to speedrun damage here. Gammas. Gamma's good. Gammas are strong. Realistically, I'm putting Krillin down here. I think Gammas are strong. Gammas are strong. They took away the CC. They haven't really been changed much. What would they change in this latest update? What did they give them? Did they also get a buff to their ult? No, they did. They actually did, I think. I forget the buff to their ult, but they did get a buff. It's classic. He can survive so damn long that he makes you see your solo queue teams for the pieces. Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. I definitely want to help out Super Saiyan 1 Vegeta. Especially when you have a skill like skill 2, for Christ's sake. Their damage is good. I'll keep them in A. They can still take objective. They still have survivability. They're really good. They can utilize build up too because they're really good at farming. So would you go like build up Giant Slayer defense stop with them? Is that just like meta with DPS? I'll keep them like right here-ish for sure. Toppo, I'm gonna stop him in the middle of A just because when they buff this ult, it comes down faster. Wait, it comes down faster, but it blows up later, I think? Wait, what was it that they buffed and nerfed? He throws it faster, but it falls slower. I think that's what it was. Pursuer? But Gammas, I can see that. I mean, the Gammas, they do have two characters. It's two people. You can swap between the two and everything. I wonder how fast he actually gets bursted down though. Like the Caulifla and the Goku, and I mean you can dive Goku for sure. I'll put Toppo here. I think that is the most recent change with his ult. It's like Spirit Bomb Goku. And obviously he still has the same thing. He can't be CC during his counter. I think it's a nice solid option for frontliner. Other better frontliners, I could argue Gammas, yes. Caulifla, you aren't the newest character anymore. Goku's above you. So. These two need to be nerfed for sure. Best character in the game. Best DPS in the game. But these two in general need to be nerfed. Ridiculous. Toppo will still B in your opinion? Maybe even C? I wouldn't put him below like Krillin, maybe, or Frieza. Like, he at least provides more value than they do in their respective role, I feel. Maybe? I put him a little lower in A. Actually, you know what? They made his ult slower. Yeah, his ult is, it falls down slower, but he throws it out faster. Broly, what about Broly? I'll put him here for now because there's a lot of poke going on this meta. A lot of poke. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Kale? Ooh, this is interesting. I am truly unsure. Didn't I have her borderline last time? No, she was actually like in the middle of us. Good lord. Yeah, a lot is definitely going to change for sure. I don't think they buffed her ult, did they? No. Because even if the idea of diving her, yes. Diving her with the Bardock in lane? Not as easy. Yeah, Bardock just enables a lot because of how broken he is, man. I'll probably do top of A, bottom of S for her. Yeah, and they buffed her skill too. They buffed her skill too. Blast characters are definitely better this season, except for the exception. We'll get around to them. Dabura, they buffed Dabura, but I don't think it's enough. Like, Dabura isn't bad, it's just the meta. Like, there's only a very few melee characters I would even use. Dabura is not one of them. Dabura is not one of them. Yeah, I pretty much hit him in that same spot. Kale pretty much hit. No, I greatly changed her. Yeah, I'm with her on a lot of people. Like, Dabura's, he's okay. I don't know if I want to put him above Toppo, though. I do like that. Use them at your own risk, right? Give you that disclaimer. Bojack. I don't know if Bojack is a better option than Kale for this season. Nah, I want to keep them both in A because it's just so easy to dive on it. Too many characters that are fast, man. Kinda. I'll put Bojack probably right below her. I haven't put Bojack above Kale in a long time. It's been like 3-4 freaking tier lists since I've put him above her. I don't know, man. Dabura falls off a cliff early game, out the early game. I mean, yeah, that's true, but like just even getting poked out in general, though. For most Bojack gonna be. Let me think about this. I think Kale's better than them both. And they buffed the skill 3 as well. You can't vanish out of it instantly. You can still vanish out of it, but not like frame 1. You know what I mean? Like, you sit there, you get hit, and then you like vanish out of it. I mean, skill 3 has always been like really good in general. Putting Gammas over Bojack though? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. I like that bad. I like that a little better. Late game, like Bojack early game, much like a few other characters, have never been really great. But obviously mid to late game, he's pretty incredible. Not for objectives, actually, because you can easily just dive on him. But for team fights, for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. Because they did buff his skill 3, like I said. You can't just insta frame 1 vanish out of it. You get hit by it, and then you can vanish. It's like a 0.5 second that you can't vanish out of it. Which is good. Really feel like they nerfed more attacks? I don't exactly. Well, yeah, I can see how you would say that because of Ultimate Han. Well, he's more skill based than noob based. Gotenks always getting nerfed every time he breathes. 17 is still very strong. Although hit has been nerfed, he's still like the best attack, and I still think he's really good. Ajabu is really good as well since they buffed his ult, etc. But actually, you would think that, but actually, a lot of DPS got nerfed because of the meta. I'll keep him there because I mean you're gonna play Bojack Fraud anyway. Yeah, Bojack is a lot better late game because even his skill 1 sucks early game. His only good skills early game is skill 3 and 2. Even his ult sucks early game. His skill 1 sucks early game. Yeah, like late game, he's pretty good. Broly. This meta? Oh, it's probably rough for him. Damn. For me, he went from top 5 DPS last season to, if you can cancel out of his skill 2, he would be a lot better. But you're locked into all, aren't you locked into all 3 stomps, I guess? Aren't you, technically? I'll use them enough. Is that too far-fetched? Is that too dramatic? Like, and they nerfed his ult. They nerfed his ult, plus the meta just being ranged and bursting. I mean, he's not the fastest, obviously. I mean, it's not exactly hard to play around Toppo's counter. It never has been. If you know if he's pushing up, like, don't use all your skills and try to burst him down frame 1. Just pretty much wait it out, you know? Poke him out with auto attacks or a skill or 2 or whatever. And I mean, just know when Toppo, it's very predictable when Toppo is going to use his counter. But it is easier for him to survive than Broly. No, I can see that. I can see that. If I do this, I'm putting Toppo in like bottom of A. But realistically, I mean, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Really, he's C tier? I'm not putting him in C tier. Toppo's a little more. I'm putting Toppo above. Yeah, this meta is not kind to them. It's not kind to them at all. Yeah, well, like just taking Broly to boss, he's getting destroyed. We'll leave it there. They have the same problems almost, except he has some survivability though. I'll keep it there. Damn, Broly went from S to B. Oh my god, I ain't never seen a fall off that great since me stopped doing content creation full time. That's insane. All right, ooh. Where the hell do Z, right? Either or. No god, you never going in front of him. No god. Either or. Y'all will pick. Y'all will decide this for yourselves because I know where I want to put them. But either or. know the answer. Of course I do. He not leaving Z tier anytime soon. Never touching these two. But hell no, man. Oob is still ridiculous. He's still good. Not better than Caulifla, not better than Bardock by any means, but why the hell did he buff his ult? It comes out faster, which is sure it's dodgeable, but not even just that. Just easier to secure objective now. Wait. Didn't he? Oh, the divine draw the buff skill too. Oh Lord. So good. Oob isn't that good. Hey, man, you just don't want him to get nerfed by me putting him up here. It's all good. I understand. Still got that Black History Month buff. Exactly, bro. And it's March. It's about to be April. Yeah, I don't know how that man retains the buff. You know what? He's gonna get another buff on Juneteenth. I promise you. Oob is also not the easiest character to manage. So it's not the easiest to manage his stacks. If you have a superstar, then yeah, you're good. But early game, I still haven't figured out exactly how to manage his stacks. I guess you have to get it all with skill 3. I need to get like extreme practice with Oob. True Juneteenth buff, right? Like it's over for us, dude. April, May, and then it's his month. It's over. His ult is very dodgeable. But that's not the point. I mean, for objectives as well. So with it coming out faster, I mean, you don't have to wait as long for it to come out and just snipe objective and stuff. Just overall, he's good. He has nothing bad in his kit. Probably early game is when he's at his weakest. I mean, same with every damn character, right? But I don't know. It's kind of hard to find faults in his damn character. If Oob getting buffed, then there's Piccolo too. Yeah, a little different with Piccolo at least. 18. You go next to your husbando. Very niche situations where she can be used. Probably the best early game. This she is late game. Probably also the best in lane as opposed to team fights. Just good at picking you off. Juneteenth is Piccolo's holiday. I mean, you're right. But you get more of a buff if you aren't green skin as opposed to being brown skin. Buff Oob 2026? Insane. Solid A for 18? I'm keeping her in B. Would I even have her at last? Fair enough. Yo, her being next to Dabura all these years, man, is crazy. Diabolical. Piccolo. Not much really has changed with them, right? They didn't buff. Did they buff anything with Piccolo? But I mean, he's still an ass. It's just he's never really been that easy to use. He has peel, he has damage, he has poke. Still one of the best objective takers in the game. Just not many people use him because people suck at Piccolo, man. Especially my damn teammates. Nothing different for Piccolo. I don't know if I'm at the bottom though. We'll see about the top 5 DPS. Oh no, never mind. I already know who the top 5 DPS is. Oh dear God. I don't think Piccolo's in that, but I'm keeping him at S. Skill 2 reduction does help his hell zone grenade, but it's still not like his best skill though. Like it's whatever. No, yeah, he shouldn't be played in solo queue. Like he shouldn't be played in solo queue. Good luck with Majin Buu solo queue. Good luck with 17 in solo queue. I feel like hit, run him solo queue. Ooh, sure. Caulifla, she just breaks the game. Trunks. What did I have Trunks at last time? Did they buff anything with this most recent one? What's his stretch arm skill 3? Yes, his skill 1 is light grenade. His skill 3 is his peel. His skill 2 is his Hellzone grenade, which is why I always preach. If you play Piccolo, don't even touch skill 2, bro. Max out 1 and 3 before you even touch skill 2, because that peel is crazy range. But Trunks? I will put him up there with Kale. I don't know which way, shape, or form, but Trunks got that. He's good. He's good. Come on, I can't use Hell Zone. I'm sorry. Yeah, he actually got some good buffs. I'm actually happy and proud of Trunks. Yeah, I will put him above. It's not easy to use melee this season at all, unless you're restricted to someone. We'll get to them soon. But I wouldn't mind putting him above Kale for this meta. I mean, I don't know. Back farm is really nice for all the ranged characters for sure. Yeah. So you don't have to fight as much early on. Yeah. I think that's fine. Placement for Trunks. Trunks is nice. Trunks is good. Trunks is strong. Trunks is... I mean, well, yeah, you dive in. Anybody that dives in on Caulifla can kind of take advantage and whatnot. Unless she has ult. That's, I mean, you can still like burst her bonus HP, but if you're like super fragile, I mean, it's a little bulkier now since they give more HP early game. Late game, yeah, he falls off a bit as far as bulk, but at that point, he already has his damage and disengage and cooldown resets upon kill, etc. And blinding with burning attack, like he's still good. He's really good. If your team allows it. Vegito. Where do we have Vegito last time? I had him at the top of S last time. Realistically, I'm putting Vegito in Z. I'm not even joking. I think he's one of the best characters in the game. Vegito is absolutely ridiculous. He is obviously the best melee character in the game. Melee damage. I think Vegito is ridiculous. Put him above Oob. That's a conversation. That is a conversation. I honestly think I would put him above Oob. Vegito's absolutely bonkers. He is absolutely bonkers, man. Early game, mid game, late game. God, his skill ceiling though is up there, which makes him not as easy to utilize. But Vegito is ridiculous. You know? I could argue that and big gap and put Oob like here in Z or like right here. Okay, maybe that's too much of a stretch, but that Vegito is absolutely ridiculous. Holy crap. How the hell are they going to make more melee? I'm curious how they're going to make every other melee DPS now from here on out. Because if you're not Vegito, bro, good luck in this meta. What do you put Oob lower, bro? Yeah, low Z tier. Yeah, that's crazy, right? That means he needs a buff for something, huh? In your eyes. Snowball, prepare to die. No, not even that, bro. Freaking build up with him? Maybe a prepare to die or giant slayer? And nah, dude. Nah, dude. Nah, dude. He is bonkers. Build up Vegito surviving everything. Buff Oob 2026? Hell no, dude. Yes. I will put him there. Riku has unfortunately been buffed. No, build up of Vegito is nice. That man is never dying. Honestly, I will put Riku above Piccolo with the buffs. Riku is nice this season. Bottom of S? Would you... Okay, what do y'all think about him and Piccolo? What do y'all think about these two? He's much easier to use than Piccolo, right? Him IT should not be a thing when he's taking damage. If I'm being perfectly honest, he should not be able to just TP for free while he's getting hit. That's my thing, but it's whatever. Riku over Oob? Nah, bro, what do you mean? Has counters not this season? I mean, yeah, that's true. It's not like he doesn't have peel for sure, but very true. With him being stationary so much. But even then, like if he just stays, if you have a tank that enables you to just poke out from the back, we've had many situations to where we could not even get to this man and he would just like enable him to get 5 stacks on a snowball and not even see where he is. Like we've had certain situations like that, which is very rough. So, I mean, we must continue the agenda at all costs, bruh. Buff IT was a mistake. Yeah. I think This is still towards the bottom of S, right? We actually don't have as many people in S tier, which I think should always be a thing. But kind of diabolical if you think. So Piccolo's a bit better. I would say it's probably a bit safer, yeah. A bit safer because he doesn't have to be locked in. He can just burst and leave, burst and engage, burst and disengage. Like he has that consistent peel. I mean, you can cancel out Kamehameha, but it's like it's faster damage. The Grill Master over 3. Yeah, I can see that. Ubis B tier, hear me out. Nah, bro. What paid actor? Nah, man. I mean, we can all agree Super Saiyan 1 is a solid A, right? Solid A? Maybe? I'm retired from gacha games. See, Chad, I really do get asked that question every single day. Yeah, he just hit and dip, literally. But it's not as easy to utilize Piccolo either as 3Ku. 3Ku is a lot more easier to use. Low S? I mean, I can see that, but really? First time it's still crazy, fair enough. So borderline. Okay, would y'all put him over Trunks? Trunks has better burst. But you don't peel with Piccolo? I mean, he has an option to peel though, which is a really good peeling. Like how far away he can just like yoink, you know? But him having those options is actually really, really nice. Really? Yeah. I'm still keeping Piccolo there though, personally. These aren't like all objective or whatever, but I still think. I mean, it's a bit harder to use, but I'm still putting him over 3Ku. Bottom of S? I mean, they didn't really change anything of Goku this season, right? Well, yeah, he's a lot easier to use than Piccolo for sure. No, like he's actually really good in team fights. I mean, he's good in team fights as well. You get 3 charges of Special Beam Cannon, right? You may not always need them for all 3 charges for objective, but I mean, it's not as easy to get off. I don't know. I feel like these two out of anyone else on this list are interchangeable. I feel like they're both interchangeable, but I'm going to keep it there. Wait, was that Kaioken buff on the revamp of the game? Like the farm and everything? Was that the same revamp? I mean, was that during the same patch? Yeah, probably with the better team, but I feel like these two could definitely be interchangeable though. Ah, okay. They buffed it again? Oh God. Oh God. Wait. Diamond Goku. I'm gonna keep real with you, Chief. I put him as probably back as top 5 DPS in the game, realistically. I think Diamond's probably top 5 back in the game. As far as damage. I just don't know who number 5 is. Maybe Piccolo? Maybe. What do you mean over? Ooh, no, bro. Yo, what is this agenda, man? Who's paying you to say this? They did some changes with Diamond Goku? Diamond top of A? Hell no. I wouldn't go any lower than like, well, top of A, I wouldn't go any lower. I think his damage is so absurd. If his moves actually work. I mean, what is the matter now for Diamond Goku? You just drive by people with the ball and boom? Wasn't that always the thing? Is how you playing Diamond Goku differently than in previous season? There's a glitch? Oh shit, I wish it would have happened with me when I was getting all my HP taken down, dude. I went from a tower taking support build with Boo. It wasn't full support. I still had like barrier. To a full tank build with Boo and still getting bursted down just for existing. He kind of bugged. Shit, I wish he was bugged for me, man. Okay, that's actually kind of scary then. Oh, the power pole. They switched that, right? Was it not as much damage mitigation or something? You actually do damage with it? But it was never that big radius, though, until it's maxed out. Wait, hasn't it always been Wasabi plus Glorio, though? I would put Diamond Z, but he's bugged right now. 90% damage reduction? Plus a speed boost? Oh, they did give... Okay, that's illegal. Yeah, the man is hella bugged it, so it seems, right? Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, skill 3. Wait, what is the skill 2 and 3? Which one is Power Pole? Well, okay, 1 is Bomb, 2 is Glorio. Oh, you don't prioritize Glorio anymore. Ah, okay. Yeah, okay. But do y'all think he's top 5 DPS in the game, though? If I do, maybe like number 5 or something. I don't know. Easily? Yeah, I feel like he is, because even though he's bugged, his damage is still ridiculous. Good in lane, good in team fights. Better than Oop, ain't no way. On paper. But when he works well, yeah, I suppose. I mean, he's never... That's the thing, though, too. As a DPS, he's never really been fragile at all. He's never been the easiest to kill unless you just, like, I don't know, somehow insanely burst that man down. All right, we've got to the main man himself. We call him God Goku, all right? Now, let us think about this. Let us collectively agree on this. We're not. The placement of God Goku. Without even looking at chat... It's also not a meta for him, unfortunately. Gotta go over Ubio, chill. I am not taking this man out of A for now. For now. You can literally break in this man's house so easy and just jump on. Easily, I feel. I don't know about the Bojack to die. I still feel more comfortable with Bojack than this guy. He has damage. You gotta land your skill once and you're get a range for auto attacking. But if you get a range for auto attacking, you're just gonna enable yourself to get jumped. But when his passive is active, his damage is monstrous, absurd, strong. Gotta land your skill once. I'm so glad his ult is not as broken as I thought, because I haven't tested it out with the Elder Kai, but without the Elder Kai, you can only use this ult for 3 of the objectives because it won't be up by the time the other objective is up. So you can use it for like Nappa, skip it off for Jackie, not Jocko, and then have... No, you won't have it up for Jocko and Ribrian, actually. Yeah, never mind. Either or help in team fights. Defend tower, ult them on their tower if some of your team is pushing or something. I don't know. I'm just glad it's not as broken. A Goku ult over Ubo. This man is being paid. That's crazy. Yeah, he has damage, but unfortunately, that's all he has. And you kind of need to be somewhat fast in this meta. You need to disengage, man. These people are crazy. Look at the top 4 people, man. Those are insane people. Krillin at B is diabolical. Yeah, I mean, he can be utilized, but very niche reasons and stuff. I don't know, like, Krillin isn't bad, but He can be used. Good luck. Okay, you know what? Matter of fact, I'll do this. Maybe borderline. Krillin feels worse. I mean, they did nerf his. Did they nerf his skill too? Yeah, I can say he's better than everyone else in B tier, for sure. Like, it's not. He's okay. He's like, he could use a buff. Is what I'm saying. I feel like he could use a buff, personally. I don't know what it is with Krillin because even a Solar Flare. Wait, Solar Flare got a buff. I thought they nerfed one of his blinding skills. No, yeah, losing blinding for damage, it is a horrible trait, especially for a technical character. I mean, plus, even if he has value outside of damage, even if they were to go that route, but even then, yeah, that's what it was. Skill 1 doesn't blind anymore. That's what it was. Interesting. Yeah, they slowed it down. You can actually avoid it now. Oh yeah, they hella, oh God. Right, I forgot about those. Honestly, this is what I feel. Or was it season 4.1 until God Vegeta comes out? Yeah, I don't think it was a good trade-off for the buff and nerf though, to be honest. Not for Krillin. No one hit C tier, so we can clap for that. I don't have an applause button, but honestly, those characters in C tier, I don't see them moving anytime soon. Vegito is actually ridiculous. But if we're talking about top 5 DPS, according to this, Caulifla, Vegito, Oob, Diamond, Piccolo? Now I really feel some type of way about Piccolo being up there and not Riku. It's harder for me to get Piccolo than it is Riku, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Oob is in top 5. That's crazy. Broly is C tier in my opinion. I wouldn't put Broly that low. I don't know. If I put him down there, Dabura's going down there too, along with 18. Or farming. I guess that's basically what I'm saying. Caulifla, Vegito, Oob, Diamond, Piccolo, top 5 DPS. Is that? We need C tiers? All right, who we putting in C tier then? Y'all just gonna hate crime about the DPS? All right, you know what, Krillin, I won't do you like that. Okay, I don't think I can do this. Put Oob in C tier. Kevin, please. All right, let's differentiate. Okay, maybe that. What'd I do? So I think that's reasonable. Nah. I'm pushing it with this. Literally, I'm pushing it with this. This late game is so good. Cell? No, I'm there. That's all you get out of me. That is all you get out of me. That is all you get out of me. Stop defending the soon-to-be top tank. All right, I'm a little biased towards Cell. I get it, man. But if they were to buff his early game, he's easy S tier, bro. Just know that. Damn near Z. I'm not even joking when I say that, by the way. No, screw that. He's easy Z if they buff his early game. That's literally it. At least Baby got buffed. So Baby has never really... Baby has been better than Cell in some cases, but... I mean, late game, I'd rather deal with a damn Baby than a damn Cell. Cell to get nothing? I mean, that's true, but Cell... That's the thing, though. Cell's late game has always been good. It's just, unfortunately, his same issues still persist all throughout all the seasons. Like, his late game has always been good. Mid to late game. It's just his early game that stops him, you know? Baby... you know? Oh yeah, Cell farms better? No? He does. I'm putting him at top of B, I'm sorry. Is it? Yeah, it'll be easier for him to, yeah. I told you wants to kill Broly in every game. Hey man, he was kind of strong last patch at least. His skill 3 heals you 100 more HP now, that's it. Hey man, that could be big actually. You play it? I played earlier. I'm 5 hours? Damn. No, we ran some games earlier. I'm just finishing off with this very late tier list of God Goku. I think that's a fair placement for him, but it's, yeah. I'm actually worried if they were to buff Cell. But I'll leave it off as this. 4.1, Goku, I'm so sorry you're not broken. This meta ain't for you. Something needs to change. Well, no, you just have no mobility, bro. You just only have damage, for Christ's sake. That's it. That's how I'm. It's not too late to put Ubest. I'm ignoring you, brother. No, stop doing this. I'll leave it off there, y'all. That's 4.1. Right before the release of God of Vegeta, I'm definitely not late. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. I think it's perfect fine. Maybe some are interchangeable. Maybe Piccolo and 3 cool interchangeable. Who knows? All right, yeah. I'll leave it off here. I'm actually just gonna end it off here too, chat. I actually forgot to move them. Probably because of the skill, silly. I'll move you a little above. I don't know. I think Vegeta's better than him this season. Replace Cooler or Oob. This agenda has to stop. Why Broly so low? Well, he just get poked out and stuff. His ulti's not as good, and yeah, he has trouble with the. Okay, maybe this is a little too far-fetched, right? Maybe that's a little too far, y'all. But realistically, I'll put Cooler. I wouldn't put him above Caulifla. Not this season. No. Who the hell would they put that low in the bottom of A? Is that a bit too harsh? No, Broly does die fast. I'll put Broly in B. There. You're not going over. You're not going past Toppo. That's Toppo's gatekeeping the rest of B rank. But skill silly. Not people really utilize him very well. Especially with the nerfs he's gotten. I would not put Vegeta. I don't know. I think Vegeta's better than Cooler this season, personally. Damn, I guess I will put him at the bottom of A, huh? Wow. Yeah. I'll leave like that. I think that's what I'll do.